Hey guys, it's Leslie from Sweet Olive Farms. Today I am recording how I draw my garden plans. So I'm just doing the form of our garden. I do it in sections. Each page is a different part of our yard. So this is the back east part of our garden where we have our new raised beds. This is where I put our David Austin rose this year and where we usually grow our pumpkins back here. This is at the edge of our property to the east and nearest to our perennial bed. So this is our fire pit. I just draw it in so that I can kind of have an idea of where everything is spatially. And sometimes I put flower pots over here by the fire pit just to kind of make it pretty and change it up each season. At this point, I put in all the labels of the things that are already in place, and then I also add in the names of the vegetables or plants that we are adding into each bed, just so that I can have an idea of how to do our crop rotation for the year and where things already are. I will be doing the perennial bed in a different video. Right now I'm just doing our east garden raised beds, and then on the next page I will be doing our raised beds that we have that are cinder block. We have 3 cinder block raised beds that are permanent structures, and we rotate the crops in them except for the front one, which is my herb bed. Some of them are perennial herbs, most of them are replanted each year, and these beds are right next to our pergola, so that's what I'm drawing right here. And they also have our bean trellises that we grow up. Our pole beans, we grow them on these trellises every year. Over here we have some permanent structures. We have rhubarb and we have a few fruit trees. We have an apple tree, a cherry tree, and a pear tree over in this area. And then in front of the rhubarb, we have a little walkway, and then we have asparagus growing in. It's a perennial, so I draw that in every year. And then below that are where I do the crop rotations in the front of those beds. So our zucchini, our carrots, beets, onions, garlic, potatoes, pumpkins, these are the crops that we rotate, and especially our tomatoes and our peas. So we like to take the heavy feeders and put them in a place where we've planted something like beans or peas, so because the beans and peas put nitrogen into the soil. We like to put our heavy feeders, so like our onions and our tomatoes, in those areas that we've planted beans and peas in the year before. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just putting the vegetables in our new rotation for 2021. And this is why I had to end that video. You, oops, madam, are on my garden. Do you mind? Not at all. She's like, you're done.